Right now, another traditional leader has been killed in KwaZulu-Natal. Inkosi Mandlakayise Nxumalo of Ladysmith was gunned down in the early hours of Wednesday. Following a spate of these murders, the KZN government is taking action through the Community Safety Intervention Unit. It's believed that family feuds, land disputes and fights over money motivated the killings. eNCA reporter Lethiwe Mdluli is tracking the story and she joins us now live. Lethiwe, I saw you speak to a traditional healer earlier today, or a traditional leader rather, earlier today on Newslink with our colleagues eNCA and Tafuma. Just remind us again what he told you about what they know in terms of developments in the investigation.
Well, Masego, I actually spoke to Inkosi a bit earlier on. He is the chairperson of the House of Traditional Affairs here in the province. I wanted to get his reaction on the latest assassination, and he did share that Amakhosi and Izinduna in the province are fearing for their lives following the latest assassination. Over 20 traditional leaders have been killed in the province in the past year, and this has been going on for about a decade now, where a number of traditional leaders have been killed. Inkosi did say that they are urging the police and also provincial government to take action, and they are demanding to see some results with the investigations that are ongoing at the moment. In January, the provincial government they did introduce a committee that was going to be protecting these traditional leaders and also investigating some of these cases, because so far no arrests have been made in these cases. But right now I'm joined by the police spokesperson here in KZN, Brigadier J. Naika. I want to bring him in and ask him about some of these investigations. Brig, thank you so much for joining us and good morning. My first question to you, how far are you with the investigation of the latest assassination and also the other investigations of Amakhosi that have been killed in the province?
Yeah, with the latest one, it is still very early for us. I'm speaking to detectives from the organized crime unit who are still currently there in the Ladysmith area, and they're telling me there's nothing coming forward in terms of that information, with information and also a possible motive. But as you know, we've assembled a task team from the provincial organized crime unit to look into these matters. And altogether, they have 42 cases that involves Amakhosi and Izinduna going back to up to 2012. 38 of those cases are murder cases that they're looking into. So far, they've been very successful. We've arrested 25 people in 14 of those cases, and all 14 are murder cases. They are currently in court, 13 in court. One has been finalized in 2019, where the suspect was given 18 years imprisonment on that matter. So currently they're looking at 26 cases that are still currently under investigation.
And Brig, do you know the motive behind these killings with the cases that you have been able to arrest some of the suspects?
Yeah, there's a myriad of motives. Initially one would just think it's chieftaincy disputes, but unfortunately it doesn't seem like it from the investigations. A lot of things coming, family feuds, intergroup conflicts, stock theft, business rivalry, taxi violence. So there's a lot of motives for these incidents. But it's still concerning, that so many traditional leaders are killed in the province.
And lastly, Brigadier, I just want to bring you in with the latest committee that was introduced by provincial government. Of course, the police are working with provincial government to try and bring these perpetrators to book. How far are you with those investigations?
Yeah, look, as I said, we're looking at a total of 42 cases, and we have a team of 12, a task team of 12 from our provincial organized crime unit that's looking into these matters. They're working together with the Department of Cooperative Governance, as well as the KZN House of Traditional Leaders.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lethiwe.
So that is Brigadier J. Naika, who's the spokesperson for the police here in the province, Masego, just basically saying that over the course of 10 years, there's been about 42 cases. Some have been, they have finalized those arrests, but of course there are outstanding cases, about 26 of them. So far, when speaking to Kokta, we did hear from the MEC that they're very worried about these continued assassinations, and he did say that he will be speaking to me and giving me a comment on the latest assassination of Inkosi Nxumalo in Ladysmith.
All right, Lethiwe Mdluli in Durban. Let's leave it there for now.